Hello, everybody. There is news today. There is rumours in the press that the esteemed literary mind, that is Prince Harry, is writing another autobiography. Yes, I know. Calm down. Don't get too excited. Apparently, he's going to tell everybody about, the rumours are, he's going to tell everybody about how unfair life has been, the press, the court system, his legal battles. He's going to talk all about that, and possibly the coronation, things like that as well. So we're going to have a look in the cards now. I want to see what the energy is around this from Harry, because this could be a few things. This could be a "don't push me, I'm going to write another book" kind of energy, or is it something he already has planned? So there's two different ways to look at this. He could be trying to say, look, I will expose you all, or he'll be like, he's trying to put pressure on people just to say, I'm going to say my side of it. I'm going to say my experience of it. So we're going to have a look with the cards. So let us have a look. Now, I am using the Garbage Pail Tarot, as I always do. So I'll do a Celtic cross spread for Harry. The Garbage Pail Harry, that tracks. But the Garbage Pail deck is basically, it's one I've used Harry for time immemorial now. In fact, the old deck got so battered, I bought another deck to put in there because I was getting a bit embarrassed by the tap. So that's why it's like two Garbage Pail Kids decks combined into one. And then I will be pulling some cards for some predictions around the spare rumours, some further predictions. But let's check in on Harry's energy first of all. So while I shuffle, I'm just going to do my YouTubery stuff. If you can subscribe if you haven't already, please. If you can like the video, please. I would appreciate that. Thank you very much. It helps with the algorithm and stuff. And I always forget to say these things. And, you know, it's about time I started to remember, isn't it? Terrible YouTuber, I am that way. So yeah, if you can subscribe, share it about, if you would like, I would appreciate all of that, guys. Let's have a look and see what Preparation H, the Dumb Prince, his royal gingerness, is actually doing with all of this stuff. Let's have a look. Let us have a look. Let us see. Justice is in reverse. Okay. So this justice in reverse, this because something definitely to do with the court case. It could be something to do with the Libra as well around him. But let us go with the justice card. Let us go with that energy in reverse to start with. This is him trying to correct the record. He is trying to put pressure on. He doesn't think he has won. And this came up the other day, actually. He doesn't think he's won that case. He's nervous about it. He's getting more nervous about it the further he gets away. So this might be an idle threat. The Nine of Cups is in reverse. He is a little bit deterred, a little bit annoyed that the red carpets haven't been rolled out for him as much as they have, as much as he expects them to. Put it that way. He's NFI, not invited. He's not invited to a lot of the Hollywood stuff. I believe, like the way things went with Ukraine and the fact that they used HRH. Now the card said money exchanged on that trip for that trip to come about, but the Ukrainian official used HRH on their brief about Harry visiting. That to me, that says that Harry paid to be there, because they used the HRH. The Nine of Cups crossing over, like I'm saying, he's really upset. He's not feeling it. He's not feeling good. He's feeling ostracized. He's feeling outside of society, outside of where he wants to be. And this is, I wonder if he'd be better off, instead of calling it spare, calling it revenge. I mean, I know Tom Bauer's already got that, but it would be a very good book for him to call it. It won't be a very good book. It'll be terrible, full of lies and him misremembering things and all of this stuff. But yeah, there is that. He's feeling some type of way with that Nine of Cups in reverse there. Oh, and the Three of Swords is in reverse above. He is going through, and I've been saying it since 2019. I know you'll get sick of me saying it, but this guy's a narc, right? I don't know what flavor of narc he is. He's probably not a very intelligent one. I don't know the narcarchy. I don't know the Illuminati. I don't know where he'd fit into that scale, you know? But the guy is wounded by stuff that's been happening, which reminds me, I am going to do a reading on the stuff that's come out about the charity, Lesotho charity today. And I will do that next. I'll do that after I finished reading this one and put a different video up. It's a bad idea. Financially wise, money wise, this isn't going how he wants everything to go. He thinks he's going to make a lot of money off Spare, but he won't. Spare 2, he won't. It won't be the, oh my God, this new thing. It'll just be a continuation of him whinging. An absolute continuation of him whinging. So the Ace of Coins in reverse underneath shows to me that there is a loss of money here. I do believe, right? He thinks he's losing that court case with that Ace of Pentacles in reverse. He thinks he's losing it, and he thinks he's going to have to pay for security forever now. Oh dear. How sad. Never mind. He really does think, he really thinks he's losing some money, eh? Oh well. What's leading up to this? Let's have a laugh. The Queen of Swords is in reverse. Okay. That would be his solicitor. The lady who was in the court case. You might have seen some of it was televised last week. He will turn on her eventually, but he is thinking that she didn't represent him well enough. Interesting that the Queen of Swords is in reverse and she's getting the blame. She's getting the big blame. Now, of course, this could be an air sign woman as well, because cards just don't mean one thing. In fact, cards mean multiple things depending on the position, whether they're upside or down. It's interesting. Tarot's really interesting, you know. I love it. But anyway, the Queen of Swords is in reverse. And to me, that's a legal person. That's a female lawyer. It's a female solicitor, a female barrister, whatever she was. It's a lawry person, a female lawry person. He's blaming her. He really is. According to the cards anyway. Allegedly and all that stuff. Okay, he wants to get himself out of a trap. He thinks doing this will get out of a trap. Okay. He wants a way out of this legally. He really wants a way out of it with the 8 of Swords is in reverse, and he's going to try and get out of it. It's going to be difficult for him. It's going to be messy, but he really wants to get out of a situation. And that situation is paying for security. So I think whatever happens, he's going to challenge it. The Magician is in reverse. He can't get things together. Now, Megan uses the internet like some kind of vision board, right? She does. She really does. She uses the puff pieces and everything. And I've been following this broad since 2018, whatever. But that's what she uses. And I do think that Harry is, after so many years, is realizing the puff pieces might be useful a bit. So he's trying to disturb stuff, but he hasn't got everything on the table to bring it together. So this spare book might be an idle threat. Spare 2, spare du might be an idle threat. Might be. What's surrounding him? What's he wants the attention of? The monarchy, the Hierophant, the old institutions, the learned institutions, the judiciary, stuff that pins up society, you know? We're talking men in wigs and silly outfits. And the monarchy, which does have its fair share of rather entertaining outfits, to be fair. Yeah, so the Magician in reverse there, he can't get things together. It also implies that there is magical thinking there. And it's never good, because I feel like with Harry, he tries to do things, he tries to manifest things that actually goes against other people's free will, and that is a dark energy. Let's have a look and see what he wants out of all of this. There's the Hierophant in reverse, and what is coming up? There's the High Priestess in reverse. Oh dear. I feel at the minute he's threatening it. He has the potential there. He can't get it together. I'm going to say that about the spare too. There is the potential there, but he's having difficulty getting it together. What he wants to do right now, he wants to tear the whole edifice down on his father, on his brother, on his relatives. He wants to destroy the lot. But he doesn't learn. And his ego is too flattered to think strategically around him. I mean, look at such a pig's ear they've made of everything else. That Hierophant in reverse is, he really wants them to, yeah. And we have here the High Priestess in reverse. There is going to be an expose from around, put a pin in this, from around what is happening right now. There is going to be an expose. Stuff is going to come out that he is not going to want to come out. There's secrets that are going to come out. Now, when I say this, it does happen. Look back when I said, oh, there's this big thing happening in, I think it was March or April 2023. I was saying it, and then there was something big coming. It was they were going to make a massive fool of themselves, and it was the near catastrophic car chase. And there's loads of different like weird predictions like that. So this is more secrets coming out, and I have been predicting the Seti Bali. I can't say it right. I do apologize. I was predicting for ages that there's more charity stuff coming, and it was going to be big, and it was going to be a doozy. And here we are with the charity stuff as well. So this, with the High Priestess in reverse, this I feel is going to be an expose of himself. Now, he might accidentally expose stuff about himself if he's writing spare. It's not coming together quite as quickly. He's going to do it. Actually, that Eight of Swords in reverse could be the contract with Penguin. They got us to, didn't they get to put so many books together, yeah? Ooh. Maybe he's been wanting something to write about, and finally there's something, but he hasn't got it quite together just yet. Not just yet. But there is thinking of it. And he is peeved about it, and he does want justice. Yes, Merlin, that's right. If you heard that, that was Merlin singing. He's having a mad half hour. Okay, let's have a look and see the predictions of what he would include in spare. I think he's thinking about it. I think he's using it as a threat. I just want to summarize. I do think he will produce another one. He will produce another book. In the meantime, though, he's going to either expose himself around the book launch as things that are in the book, or there's going to be some stuff that comes out from around this time that's going to make him look exceptionally worse than he already does. I mean, he already looks like bad-tempered, entitled, conceited, bitter, all of those things. So, you know. Okay, let's just have some random predictions with the sassy cards. Let's see what they have to say about it all. He is overstimulated. He's on this kind of false belief. He's running on false energy. You might have some, you know, things to help the nostrils, and goes through the bloodstream via the nostrils. I don't know how else to say it. Some Coca-Cola. I think, isn't that what Lady C says? Some Coca-Cola. He might have had a little bit of gook. So yeah, he's overly stimulated at the minute. Very stimulated. Allegedly. Okay, so I don't think he'd be... Yeah. He's baiting this in a way. He really is trying to bait it. He's thinking, like I'm saying, he's putting it out there that he could write a book. He potentially would want to write a book because something with Penguin, because they've got getting contracts out of contracts and stuff. So there is the potential there, but this is a mirage. This is to try and get the royals to go, oh, we couldn't have another spare two. Oh no, he wants the king. I will do this if I don't get IPP. This is the vibe. This is the vibe. Of course. Careful what you wish for, Harry. You've got the danger card there. He is actually, despite what he says, I don't think there isn't a threat he is aware of or anyone is aware of at the minute. But he is in an element of danger. Something's going on. And I'm not on about, it could be some wildfires near Monty Shit Show. It could be something like that. It could be an earthquake. It could be an accident in a car. It could be something, but there is an element of danger there. There is something hanging over him that is coming in that is going to be awkward for him with this, around this book. He is hoping, he's got the gaslight card. This is where I was cackling. He is hoping to gaslight and deceive his way around people, guys. He really, really is. And here we have, with those babies, with the Cabbage Patch dolls, with the invisible children, recollections may vary how many there are and if they exist at all, but there's though that energy is around him. There might be an expose coming up with more stuff coming about the kids. I've noticed Dan Wootton is pushing more stuff about the children. Lady C's talking about it more. It's not just kind of fringe YouTubers, like YouTubers that we all know, but the general public mightn't know. But it's like YouTubers that have got more of a public face. So like Lady C is a very well-known lady, especially in the United Kingdom. And Dan Wootton is a very well-known dude. And you know, people treat him like Marmite. You know, they either love him or hate him. I'm on a pro Dan. I'm on a pro Dan kind of energy, to be honest with you. But that's by the by. More main people are doing it. What would be fun is if somebody went on Piers Morgan or Joe Rogan and said it. If somebody went more mainstream than that, you know, really big voice. If somebody went on like Joe Rogan and like said, oh, all this kind of nonsense around it, I don't think it would necessarily hold Joe Rogan's base for like the 3 hours long form. And I don't know who could talk about it, but yeah, there's definitely that energy there. I don't see anybody who could hold that kind of conversation for 3 hours, to be honest. This is a dirty game. It's all a dirty game. He's playing a game. He is threatening this book. He will think about doing this book. At the minute, it's a threat. He hasn't got it together. Penguin House still want the stuff from him. He's playing a game. He is going to be gaslighting. He is going to say whatever the hell he wants. He is going to react as well to stuff about the invisible children within that book. And I would suggest that he might even start addressing some of us plebs on the internet who say things about him and who have talked about this whole thing for a while. This is definitely a game. Oh, definitely a game. What a muppet. That is what I see in the cards, guys. It's been threatened. It will happen. The book will come, though. He hasn't got it all together yet, but he's threatening it. He has to because of Collins or Penguins or whatever it's called. Whatever publisher he's with, HarperCollins, Penguin, I forget. Because he needs to complete that contract, which is the 8 of Swords with the book. And don't get me wrong, he is seething with rage and hatred against the royals. And I've been saying that for a while. It's building up again, guys. I could feel it coming. I'm like, he's going to start. He's going to start again. And this has been back. This is back since Catherine came back to work. It's because he can't stand seeing his brother happy and seeing Catherine and William doing so well. There we go. Sad, really, pathetic. Okay, guys, I love you and leave you. I will see you soon for some more readings. Take care of yourselves. Bye, guys. Take care.